Do you know what it feels like to be buried alive, while still breathing? That was me, every summer, sitting in the shadows of my own family's empire, forced into a garden chair like some forgotten ornament. They thought they'd hidden me there, tucked away with the weeds. What they didn't realize was that the garden is where roots dig deepest, and where revolutions begin. The Hawthorne Estate's annual summer party glimmered like a jewel. Gold-rimmed glasses catching the sunlight, hedge fund billionaires laughing too loudly, a string quartet playing something so elegant it felt rehearsed down to the breath, and there I was, on the edge of it all, banished to the lawn. My mother, Cassandra, raised her voice just enough for the guests to hear. The garden is where the disappointments sit. My brother, Adrian, toasted from the terrace. To real success, he smirked, his champagne glass lifted high. My father shook hands with a venture capitalist, adding, "Not everyone is built for vision." They thought I was invisible. They thought my little software projects were nothing more than hobby code. What they didn't know was that my watch was counting down. 20 minutes, 15, 10. Adrian strutted across the terrace like a peacock in designer silk. "Father, should we tell them the news?" My father's chest swelled. "Hawthorne Systems is going public next month." Adrian secured backing from Titan Capital. Applause. Laughter. Another toast. My mother gestured toward him with pride. "That is real success. Not whatever small-time coding Evelyn wastes her time on." My phone buzzed. 8 minutes. My COO's message, "Landing now." Then it happened. A low, impossible rumble across the estate's skies. Guests froze, glasses hovering in midair. A sleek silver jet broke through the clouds, dipping gracefully toward the private airstrip. On its tail, an unmistakable logo, whispers spread like fire. "That can't be," one man stammered. "The Helix insignia?" Adrian's jaw went slack. "That's impossible." My father turned to me, panic sharpening his voice. "Why is that jet here?" I stood, smoothing the folds of my plain black dress. "Actually, father, it's here for me." The jet's door opened. My executives descended with precision, each step echoing authority. The crowd rippled with unease, clutching their phones, recording, whispering. My father's glass trembled. "You work for Helix?" I let the silence drag, savoring the moment. "No. I am Helix." The lawn went dead quiet. For years they'd mocked my late nights, my tiny projects, my exile to the garden chair. What they never knew was that I'd been building the most valuable private tech company on the planet, right under their noses. And why COO approached, tablet in hand. "Ms. Hawthorne, contracts finalized. Acquisition complete." Adrian stumbled forward. "Acquisition? Of what?" I turned the screen so they could all see. "Of Hawthorne Systems. Effective immediately, you belong to Helix." Gasps cracked through the terrace. My father's voice broke. "That's absurd. Our technology is cutting edge." I cut him off. "Obsolete. While you hosted garden parties, we built tomorrow's world. Your IPO is dead. Your legacy, swallowed whole." Adrian's face flushed crimson. "I'm CEO." "You can't just, you were CEO," I corrected coldly. "Now, you're unemployed, unless you can prove you're more than just our father's son." My mother tried to intervene, her voice shaking. "Evelyn, please, this isn't the place." "No, mother. This is the perfect place." I gestured around us. "This garden you exiled me to? It's now the center of the tech world." My team rolled out the press release on the estate's massive smart screen. Headlines screamed across every device: "Helix acquires Hawthorne Systems. Mysterious CEO revealed, Evelyn Hawthorne." The guests swarmed closer, recording every word, every flicker of disbelief on my family's faces. The champagne flutes in their hands might as well have been shackles, fragile, useless, breaking. I turned to them one last time. "Father, you may remain, if you can stomach reporting to the daughter you banished. Adrian, you may prove your worth, but only if you start at the bottom, where real innovators begin. And mother, she whispered, almost to herself, the garden is for failures. I stepped closer, meeting her eyes. No. The garden is where visionaries grow roots so deep no storm can uproot them. As the press lights ignited, as cameras flashed, as my jet's engines cooled, I realized something. Revenge wasn't the power I craved. Legacy was. And from this day forward, every terrace toast in Silicon Valley would be haunted by the memory of the girl they cast into the shadows, who rose to eclipse them all.